Hey guys, how have you been? I'm Kaylee. If you're new, thank you for joining us. We're gonna do what makeup I've been using, shop my stash, weekly makeup basket, that type of thing. And this video is a little special. It's in collaboration with a fabulous group of ladies. Thank you so much to Abbie with Make Life Your Runway. She's the one who put this all together, and all the ladies are going to be just in the description box listed there below. So after this video, don't forget to go watch all theirs, because I'm sure you love these types of videos. I love them. I like to get nosy, see what other people are using. I also like to see, you know, how they what products they like to combine together, because this whole makeup journey has been, it's new to me. I mean, not new anymore, but it still is. That's why I'm nosy. So yeah, like there is a Jenn from Glam Moms. She is somebody who I've watched for many years now. Like seriously, maybe 3 or 4 years already. I mean, I've been watching YouTube about 4 years, a little over 4 years. So for sure, 3 years I've been watching her, and I comment, but I'm not that type to be like, oh hey, guess what, come watch me. Although obviously my channel's not that old either. But yeah, so I'm really excited. I was like, oh my gosh, Jenn from Glam Moms. So hi Jenn, nice to meet you. Although we've already connected otherwise, but still. Another one was Tiffany with Tatted Tiffany. Oh, she's so cute. I love her Instagram postings, her workout, because you guys know I'm into fitness and everything. And of course, Abbie, you're awesome with your fitness. So yeah, I'm excited to, like, you know, help in the trend, if you know what I mean. But also Andra, I loved her. I've been watching her videos as well. It's so, like I said, I love to be nosy, and I love watching your makeup shopping, your stash, your weekly makeup baskets. I don't know if they're weekly, to be honest, but I know I watched one a while back. And Betsy, Make Up Your Mind. Oh, I've watched you for a while also, a lot of your panning, and yeah, that's so cool. Who else? Meg Phillips. I've never watched you. I just met you through here. And then AMariie McCarthy as well. And thank you so much, ladies, for collaborating with this. Okay, so if you're interested in watching to see what I'll be using in the next few weeks, keep on watching. There you go, Pilarcita. I had notes on my phone written out. So let's start out with this lip that I have right here, and this is the Urban Decay Ultra. It's the Urban Decay's global initiative to empower women, and this is part of their ultraviolet edge little thing that they do. It's in the shade Outspoken. I know. Let's hope this video isn't like a billion hours long. Isn't it so cute? I have Angelica here in my arms asleep. It has a little glitter to it, obviously. You can see that. I'm not sure how we're gonna, my hands are full, but I am so excited to get this video to you guys, you know? So, you know, we've talked about that before. I have my hands full always with my lovely Angelica. I'm a mom of 4, and yeah, I guess I have a pile here, so I'm just gonna grab from there. I'm switching out my brushes for the next while, because that's how I do it. I have a bunch of my brushes washed, and I pretty much put up like a whole set of what I'll be reaching for. This is like the IT Cosmetics. I haven't even used this, to be honest. So I'm really excited. I've tried some of IT Cosmetics brushes, but I haven't tried these ones in particular. And I'm excited to use the Wayne Goss brushes. Yeah, I've been holding on to these. I'm that type who saves stuff, so yes, this is gonna, I'm super excited. I've tried some of Wayne Goss's brushes. I just haven't done like the whole set like that, like this. I have my dirty brushes neck over here that I just used a while ago, so I'm gonna put all of those into my let's get washed pile, which is a lot. But here we live in Florida, and if I wash a brush, it will take days to dry. So that's why I have to have multiple sets. So here next, I'm gonna show you, I have makeup bags that I fill up. And this one here is pretty much, last time I showed, okay, my last makeup, like what I've been using, will be linked below also. And that was like a different black bag, and I need to like put that back away into my whole collection, I guess you guys call it, we all call it. I don't know, whatever, to put it back, you know, and where I store all my makeup, because I don't have it all like in one area, like in like my makeup area. Does that make sense? But I use, as I can like just take my stuff anywhere I want to go, get ready in the restroom, and there's my bags. And then if I come in the living room or go outside, in the wherever. So like today, so maybe you guys want to see, I don't know how much you can see, but today, for example, I started off with the Marc Jacobs primer, and then I put around my pores area this Naked Skin by Urban Decay One and Done Blur on the Run. It does, it's like a that's the way I've been using it. It's like a primer, yeah, like a blurring primer, and it's not drying. If that, I have some like pore filling primers, and or like mattifying, you know, pore blurring, pore filling, and this one is not drying. I've noticed that now that I'm reviewing it with you guys, like seriously, actually, because that's something, I have dry skin, so that's maybe why I was like, let me just try it, and I've been incorporating it, and that's something I can let you know about, that it says it's long wear, oil absorbing, hydrating, touch up and finishing balm, and literally I've just been pressing it into my pores under my makeup, and then I put on my high points of my face, the Marc Jacobs, this is the Do You, the first one that they came out with. Next, what did I put on my face? Some foundation. So I have 2 liquid foundations that I plan on using this month. This one I have been loving, this Smashbox Studio Skin. This is just awesome, like it holds up for everything. Then I got this Clean AF one, this Woke Up Like This by Lawless. That's what I have on today, and this is the shade Mojave. No complaints. Let's see. And then I put some concealer. I have this in here too, this Becca Under Eye Anti-Fatigue, and I did not reach for it today, but sometimes when I'm feeling a little extra dry in my under eyes, I'll press that there. With my corrector, oh, I left that. It's the It Cosmetics corrector. Yeah, just yeah, I'm scattered everywhere, you guys. Sorry. Oh no, I lied. This is the corrector. This is the one that I'm going to be using right now. This is the Color Science. I like it because it has that extra SPF. So that was the other thing I was going to talk to you guys about, is like this is like when I'm going for the whole face, I'll put on the liquid foundation, you know, because some days I don't have time for that. So I'll just do like the primer setup, and then I'm using this Flower Beauty, their concealer, and this is the shade Light Medium M1-2. Yeah, light medium. And let's see, my contouring that I'm going to be using this next month, I'm calling it a month because is the Smashbox ones, and you can see I have stickers on them, so they're part of Project Pan. So I have a couple of things from Project that I'm working on. Let's see, and what I set my face today with is this Well People. I keep my things in boxes, so that's different, I know, but I just do not every single thing. Sometimes I'm just like, okay, you're ready for the box to be gone with, like this guy. I know, I don't know what qualifies the box to be gone with, but this guy still has his box as well, people. That's what I used today. Another couple of powders that I threw in here. Okay, well, I guess first is this MAC Paint Pot, the Soft Ochre. I'm not big on eyeshadow primer. I know. I'm like, what do I even have my shadows? I have like a kind of like a one eyeshadow thing, but what I did on my eyes today, we'll get to that. But and then I used the bronzer. But yeah, like I need to reach for eyeshadow primer better. Maybe that, so I can at least use the product up. That's kind of like why, you know, I don't know, but why I know I start saying something and then I stop. So that's kind of why I started up this like makeup basket thing. Although I've always been doing it, but I've been more, you know, dedicated to it. Okay, so one powder that I've been loving is this Tarte, what is it? Confidence Creamy Powder, found the Double Duty. This is what threw me off, the Double Duty. And it's like a really good powder. Like, it's really light, and it's not drying, because as I've said before, I have dry skin. So sometimes I'll just put on the concealer and the powder, and then concealer and a powder, or the concealer and this powder. Oh, this is the Waikiki Run by Ilia. Still has this has SPF in it. That's what drew me to it. And this is the darker shade. That's the Waikiki Run. That's the shade of it. Radiant Translucent Powder, SPF 20. It looks kind of dark when you look at it, because, and I'm not that, you know, it looks kind of like a bronzer if you think of it that way, but actually it shears out really well, and it shears out to, I like it to like set my, either my what do you call it, my SPF with either this or the Tarte. Okay, I put it here on my hand. See how it blends in really nice? See? It ends up shearing out really well to my shade. I'm not complaining. It's not very reasonably priced. But yeah, let's see. What else do I got in this bag? I threw this stuff back in here, but I figured this would be, I didn't have this set up like this a moment ago, okay, before the video. I kind of did this setup for the video because I thought, well, and that's the thing, if you see my last, like maybe January, when I first was doing this, I had a lot of products that I was like, I'm gonna use this and this and this and this and this and this and this, and then I'm like, I can't use all of that. Like, there's not enough days in the weeks to put all that on my face. That sucks. So I'm slimming it down. That was not a good thing that fell. And it's okay though. This is what fell, you guys. This. I hope. See? It's saved, but that's an awesome finishing powder. But see, I figured since I have my hands full, I reached for that pink bag first, which I put my lipstick back in there because that's the last thing I just did before I was going to film this for you guys. I went and put lipstick on. Where I'm at right here, my lighting sucks, to be honest. So I put part of my face on in here and part of my face on in the restroom, because I tell you, okay, I tell you, I'm overthinking this life thing. No worries, no worries. We got this under control. It's just I try to grab it, my bag, without it. Okay, I had everything in here. It's not closed. So, it doesn't fit well with all those glass bottles, but usually I just have them like there in my bathroom. But then I was like, well, to do a video, I gotta bring everything to a video spot. So that's where I got all my bags. Yeah. Okay, so since I have it in my hand, setting spray. I love this one. The sprayer is not that great, but it does the job. That's what I put on my face today. This Pixie Makeup Fixing Mist. But I feel like some days, like if I know I'm gonna be outside because this humidity, I use this Cover FX and mattifying one. And if you ever use this, I used it the other day, and I was just like, just barely shook it. And then I went to town spraying it. Well, I literally went to town and looked in the mirror, and I was like, whoa, I had white spots everywhere. So you have to do like that, like a lot, like shake it good, shake it well, and then use it. And I've never had a problem, except for that day when I was about to, I was mid spraying it in a rush, and then I was like, oops, I didn't shake very good. I paid for it. So let's see what fell were, okay, this I got in BoxyCharm. That's probably going to be the next video that you guys will see up. Might as well let you know that, spoiler alert. Okay, this fell and it's safe. This is the bronzer that I put in my my crease today. This I have not used it very much, but this is Zuma by Persona. Cali Glow highlighter. Do we wanna? It is beautiful. It's just today. Oh, let me show you what I reached for today right away. This is what I put on today. And since it's all in one, it says the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Look in a Book. Look in a palette. I'm sorry. 5 minute face on the go. This is the smoky one. Smoky. Oh, I'm glad it didn't. Nothing happened to it. So, and I even wanted to do my nails before this video, but I never. Yeah, I could have used this for my face, but I was doing my eyes first, and then when I went to do my face, I was just like, I just grabbed this and I went and did my face in the restroom. It's like I said, I do parts of it here, parts of it there. Today I was literally with my beauty blender. Look at this little guy. I've seen the new beauty blender, like a silicone type case that just came out. You guys, this guy I think is $8 from Sephora. I just whacked myself with the keychain part. So I'm here like pouncing. Well, actually, I'm like, I have my foundation all over my face, and my mom called, and so I went and I put it on speaker, and I'm just like la da da da, and then I'm like talking to her, and I didn't get into like concealer and contour and all that until 20 minutes later or so. It's been an interesting day, but it worked out. It all worked out because nothing was set. It was all creams on my face, and so everything was just marinating on my face, it seemed like. I don't usually do that, but and then I have this little, might as well show you, it's this little beauty blender that I don't really reach for. He hangs out in here, but I always just reach for the main one. And this, I put my powders on it, or if I'm concocting like a foundation, sometimes I do that. I'll use this as my little palette. It's glass. It's probably not the wisest thing, but that's what I've been using. Let's see. So that, dude, I'm gonna show you the Zuma right away because I said I would. You're maybe looking for it, or ooh, do we see that? I don't know. I know. It's just pretty. Maybe I should turn up my light, right? And that's the color Zuma. Did I say that? I know I said that. But that's the shade Zuma. And I think that is the shade. Let's see. And this, if I want to brighten up under my eyes, I don't reach for this because I've been I said I just do it like as a finishing touch with this one. But that does give you a really brightening eye look, under eye. The banana powder by Too Faced. I want candy, banana pudding. But yeah, I have it in here because I need to love on this, you know? So the contour, this, like I said, I just came on BoxyCharm. I was surprised. The shade is kind of rich, like it's dark, like not too dark, but I was just like, ooh, this is darker than another, you know, than say this Charlotte Tilbury one that I have in there. It's a little bit deeper of a shade. That's so pretty. Look, guys. So This is Essence, this How to Brow Wow. I'm gonna play with it. I don't know much about it. I haven't used it enough. I have used this recently, and I've been loving it. This reminds me of Jenn from Glam Moms. Yeah, and I was like, I put this in here since like a few weeks ago, a month ago maybe. I threw it into my bathroom, and I'm like, I still want to love on that. Another thing I want to love on and use for a while is this Pixie palette by, this is the It's Judy Time one. And this, a little blush and highlight, I'm gonna be enjoying this one with the Dulce Pixie and Dulce Candy Café con Dulce. And last but not least, this, originally I purchased this on my own when it first came out, like the day it dropped, the moment it dropped. I was like, and I have the brushes too. I just didn't bring them in here, but I did. I have like a little clip that I'm gonna put into the BoxyCharm video, so you'll see it in that video. Like I said, that's next. It's not done yet though. That video is not complete. And yeah, so I got this on my own, and then I got another one that came in BoxyCharm, so I thought that was pretty cool, which I had no idea, and I was just like, oh, how exciting. So we shall see. Let's see what else. Last but not least, for shadows, I want to enjoy some Melt. I've had this for a while. The stacks, right? These are the stacks, and I got the palette to put them in. This is gonna make me really know if I really need or want that Gemini palette that Melt Cosmetics just came out with. The Gemini and the 27, so beautiful. The Gemini one especially, those greens. Yes, I really want it. But let me love on these first, you know, is what I told myself. They're practically brand new. I mean, I've used them a little, but this is the She's in Party stack. That stack, I don't remember what it's called. Dark Matter and Rust stack. So, and this is one of the reasons, you see how like bulky it is, and for me to use it one-handed, it's hard. So that's the Dark Matter there, that black. Oh, beautiful. I've used the Rust stack a little more, and then like when I first got it, and then when I first got the She's in Parties, I used that a few looks, and I used it just a few weeks ago, just on my own. It looks like I used it today, I'm thinking of, but that's not what I have on my eyes. Because that She's in Parties, they resemble each other. Maybe I should swatch, you guys, because this one right here reminds me of what I have on my eyes right now, which they're different textures from what I have on my eyes right now. Ooh. Might as well, right? Beautiful. And this guy. Oh, I'm about to drop my palette, so let me put this away. My swatching is not the best, but that's okay. Okay, so let me zip this up right before we have that accident again. Zip you up, and then I'm going to show you the top part of this bag. See? Don't worry, Angelica probably will not wake up because she just goes with the flow. This is how we do it. It may be frowned upon, but that's okay. This is how we do it. And it's been hard to be like, oh, my parenting is not exactly like everybody else's or what Instagram shows, but this is what works for us, you know, and this is part of, like, you know, no comparing your life to others, and just enjoy your own, you know. So let me show you this awesome color. This is from RMS, the Swift Shadow. Garden Rose GR13. So this is what I used today. I don't know if you can see that. Like, they're similar, but they're not. She's in Parties one would probably be really pretty on top, right? But I just used this guy, this one. It does have a sheen. See that? So I'm like, compared to the other one, I'm like, where's that sheen that I see? I'm like, what happened to it? But she's there. It's a bit sheen, a little sheen there. The shininess. So, and on my finger. But then I just used that Pure Cosmetics contour palette. Even the highlighter, I did the bronzer, and then I did some highlight on the lid and the inner corner. So maybe I'll show you what the bag looks like. So these are lashes that I got in BoxyCharm. My eyelash curler. This is the Shiseido one. The best, I think. And I got that, the Surratt, S-U-R-R-A-T, Surratt. Oh my gosh, that thing's like $30 or $40. I think I need to return it because that thing doesn't work very well. Okay, end of rant. This was from BoxyCharm Blurring Primer. I haven't even tried that. And BoxyCharm, the matte lip gloss. This was so interesting because of like just the name in general of a lip gloss. That's a matte lip gloss. This I have in here as part of Smashbox. The brushes, Smashbox brushes. Those are the dirty ones that I have been using, and those are gonna be washed. They've been I've been enjoying a few of them. We'll talk about that another day, but I've been trying to use this, and it's not something I reach for, but it's not horrible. It's not these originally, or not originally, I don't want to say originally, but I heard the Silly Sponge or something like that. It's like silicone. Look, it looks like a finger kind of, so you would go like that and press it into your face. It's like I said, it's not what I reach for, but it's not my favorite. But it's not horrible. Sorry, the kids distracted me. It's not what I reach for, but it's not horrible. Okay, so we've seen that lipstick. Brows. Of course, I have Hourglass brows pencil, and then actually this guy right here, Tarte, the rich brown. That's what I'm using on my brows right now, or the Hourglass one that I said, because that's really fast as a pencil. Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the brow powder. I'm trying to one-handed open it. And this is the shade Ash Brown. I got that recently, like the last few months, and it took me forever to decide what color I wanted. For like over a year, I was like, I would go in the store and swatch it. Literally over a year, I mulled over which color, and I'm glad I went with Ash Brown. So the next is lip products that I want to love and enjoy this next few weeks are these from Palladio. It's the collaboration of Palladio and Casey Holmes, and the shade Rescue is my favorite. Georgia is really pretty, and Obsessed. Do you guys want to see a video about this? I will have that linked below if you guys are interested. I haven't used this yet, but this is the Brow Gal Clear Water Resistant eyebrow gel by Brow Gal. This is something I got in BoxyCharm a while back, and yeah. And last but not least, in this bag, I'm gonna call it last but not least, it's not really last, this Flower Beauty. This is in the shade Daffodil with the Eyes on the Prize eyeshadow chubby. Should I swatch it? It's like champagne color. I have a mascara in here. This is the Perversion by Urban Decay. 2 pencils. One is a lip liner and one is a pencil eyeliner. And then Angelica's gonna wake up. This is what we got in BoxyCharm. The pencil eyeliner is dark brown eyeliner pencil, and then the lip liner is brown sugar in the brand Jonte Bleu. So I think that's it, you guys. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Say buenos dias, everybody. Perfect timing. Kind of. Last but not least is this other bag, because some days I don't do like the whole foundation like I was saying, or if I just do the what do you call it, the concealer. Yes, hi, la chica. Sometimes if I just do concealer and powder, like just to set my SPF kind of thing. This is a powder I need to also use up and work on this month. Is the It Cosmetics. Yeah, spoiler alert for project panning. And I have some here, these guys, this RMS guys that I've talked about them before, and I just don't want to miss out on enjoying them before they expire and stuff. This is a lip to cheek or something like that. It's Lip Shine Bloom. Lip Shine and Bloom. This is the Magic Luminizer. I feel like this is the Uncover Up in shade 33, and this is the Purity Bronzer, and this is another primer that I threw in here because I feel like I could just grab this one little bag and just be like, it has an SPF in here, this little guy, and then I can put some primer on. This is the Josie Maran Etheric, yes. This primer, I was surprised, okay? It's actually really, really, really nice. And it's even clean. It's like clean AF, as Sephora says it. So then I can go in with my RMS and with that Well People powder, or even with the It Cosmetics. That's not the clean. I don't know if that's considered clean. But even so, it's just a nice powder. Set it all, and mascara and brows. Kind of what I've been doing some days, like literally this summer. You know, you've heard it, I'm sure, already, and you're living it yourself as well. And yeah, that's it. These little glass guys, and like these other primers that I have, they're like I started working on the Urban Decay one, but this Tatcha one, this will be in here, and so is this Tarte smoothing one, this Timeless Clean Slate Timeless. So let's hope that I'm not flashing you. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you again so much for collaborating. I'm gonna drink some water. You should too. Let me see. I'm making sure we talked about everything. I think we have. Anything, Matias? No? I'm just making sure everything's covered here. And you guys have a fabulous one. Thank you again. Don't forget to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and you get to help each other out. Share the love, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Have a great one.